How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much for joining me. How's
It's a
everything in
pleasure.
France?
Great. The weather is very cloudy. It's almost cold.
Same here in Boston.
But yeah, no, everything's fine. Yesterday night we were giving a private show and it went well, so that's cool.
Oh, very cool. That's always good to hear. Yeah, it's great that there's live music again.
Yeah, not as much as we
Yeah,
would
I mean,
want.
it's not totally back to normal yet, but at least we're slowly getting there.
Yeah. I hope so. I really do hope so because we have so many things to book and reschedule, actually.
Yeah, but hopefully, I don't know, hopefully in
Yeah,
the next few months we'll, start to
yeah.
see more music.
Yeah, I hope so. I really hope so. How is the situation in Boston, by the way?
Um, at least in Boston, people have taken it more seriously than other parts of the country, like down south. But
Okay.
so here we're doing pretty well. Things have reopened. You still have to wear a mask. I mean, people still wear masks regardless. So that's kind of a good thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're starting to see more live music shows
Okay.
rehappening. Yeah, like you said, people are rescheduling shows that were supposed to
Okay.
happen last year. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think we're heading in a good direction, hopefully.
Okay. Yeah. So that's cool. I think it's almost the same in France, but the situation around with Spain, for example, Portugal, or other countries, it's always a mess because you have some waves coming from other countries coming
Mm,
in France, and so there is a delay with the pandemic always. But let's be positive. Everything's gonna be fine.
exactly. Yeah, well, okay, something positive is your new music, Ordinary
Yeah.
Heroes.
True.
What would you say is something unique that stands out about this song, in your opinion?
I think that Ordinary Heroes, to me, first of all, I think that the main guitar riff, and the chorus part, they are catchy. I would say catchy and can get stuck in your head for a while. I mean, for us, when we were in the recording studio, it was the case. Like we had the song for so long on our heads. And also think that, yeah, Ordinary Heroes has a kind of a strong protest vibe, if I would say, in the melody, also due to the lyrics as well, because it's kind of a social criticism about our lack of connection to reality, to what's really important, and a criticism of our world getting slowly alienated to this smoke screen, I would say, of the media in general. So to me, when I hear or I play Ordinary Heroes, I feel something almost animal-like, very instinctive, and there is this special energy in this song. And I feel like I want to go in the street and start a protest with as many people as possible. And that could be an idea for a music video, right?
Yeah, why not?
No, yeah, that would be a cool idea, cool concept.
Yeah. Maybe we should do that. Starting in Boston.
Yeah, so I can take part in it. No, it
Yeah.
definitely is a catchy song. When I was listening to the EP, yeah, I would definitely say that one has a very upbeat and
Yeah.
catchy vibe to it.
Yeah, did you like it?
I did, yeah, and I want to say Escape is a cool song too. What can you tell me about that song?
Yeah, that's a very good choice as well. We were recording, we made a special music video during the first quarantine last year, black and white music video, because we're just staying together during the lockdown in the studio. So we decided like, okay, it's getting a bit long, so let's try to do something new. And during the night, I had this melody coming to me. And the day after, I just took the guitar, going to the studio and played to Vince the beginning of Escape. And we were working on another song, a completely different song. And it just looked at me like, what is that? What are you playing?
Yeah, I thought it was a radio song. Already it's done. But no, it's just the beginning of the song.
And this is how we started the song. Actually, we just I played it, and 3 days after we recorded everything, and we said, okay, we're still in quarantine, so let's do something. And we started to make a homemade music video for Escape.
Oh, very cool. Now I really love that song. I mean, all the songs are really great. And
Thanks.
how was the recording experience for it? Were you guys all together, or did you kind of record your separate parts at your house and send files to each other?
Actually, yeah, it was a particular time, of course, but it was a great experience. We were together in the studio, and we worked like crazy, like 6 days out of 7, all the time, days, nights, sometimes. And we tried so many stuff, during the recording session, different guitar sounds, keyboards, drums, bass. You don't even know how much time we can spend just to find one sound for the keyboard for a song. How many afternoons? Yeah, but that's crazy, really. Sometimes it was hundreds of sounds we were trying during the whole afternoon to find the right fit.
Experimenting.
Yeah, and sometimes you just get crazy because you're here. Okay, we've been working for 4 hours on this keyboard, just for one sound, and we were getting crazy. But at least the positive side is that we had the time to try a lot of things, and we took this as an opportunity to explore as much as possible and find the right atmospheres for our songs. So most of the time it was really cool and funny, I guess.
Well, I want to ask you guys, because it seems like, at least in the US, when you listen to the top 40 radio stations, you hear a lot of rap and a lot of this generic pop music. Is that what's popular in France right now? Or where does rock music stand in France? Do people still crave rock music?
Not really here. It's more rap music.
Yeah, rap music a lot.
Or rap music. Kind of
hip hop, but also very, I wouldn't say very, very bad rap, actually.
Yeah. Same here.
With a lot of auto-tune on the voices.
Oh my gosh. How can people listen to this? I don't get it. Sorry, I'm not a fan of that.
We're not either. I mean, it's a complete mess. That's why we're trying to expand our music to other territories, because we're so bored to just turn on the radio and listen to this kind of music. I don't even know if sometimes I can call it music properly.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it's like noise. I don't know what to call it.
That's it. So no, the rock now in France isn't dead, but the commercial radios are playing rock are so there are not a lot of radios doing that in France. Not the big ones. I mean, not the national ones. So rock isn't dead, but you cannot hear it on the radio in France.
Yeah, same here. What would you say are some of your favorite rock albums of all time?
A very good question, actually. To me, everything from the Beatles, with a special mention for the White Album, double albums actually. Then I would put some Led Zeppelin albums. Then Jimi Hendrix, for example, with Electric Ladyland. Then some more recently, even if it's not that recent, but the album Sleeping with Ghosts from Placebo, or Only by the Night from Kings of Leon. I've just
they're good too.
Yeah, very, very good one. And after a lot of news, Coldplay, Foo Fighters, a lot.
Maybe for me it's more War album by U2, or X and Y album by Coldplay, great one. And a live album, A Little Source of Sanity by Aerosmith. I love this band too.
Yes, Aerosmith, they're from Boston, so I definitely love Aerosmith.
And yours?
Well, as you can tell, I love Queen.
Of course. I didn't say Queen, but yeah.
I love, like you said, Led Zeppelin, the Beatles. Yeah, I'm a big classic rock person, so I I love classic rock, so.
So we should start a radio together. We would help play some rock songs for sure.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. No, I definitely would love to, just to get all that good music out to people and get rock back on the top.
Yeah, please. Please.
Well, I also want to ask you, what's your favorite concert memory as a fan where you attended a concert?
Without any doubt, I would say the first time I saw Paul McCartney on stage in Paris in 2003. Yeah, I was 13 years old and already a huge fan of the Beatles because I've been growing with their music, and it was an amazing moment. Like really, almost 3 hours of a perfect show. Really amazing. So yeah, Paul McCartney for sure.
Recently, I was at a Lenny Kravitz gig in Paris, and there were so many light shows, such a big sound, all that, like concerts.
Yeah, for sure, very good choice as well.
Well, those are two good ones. I haven't seen either of them in concert before, so.
And yours?
Oh, the favorite concert I've been to?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good one.
This is your question.
I know. I have to think back to like all the concerts I've been to. You know what? I saw Def Leppard a few years ago, and I was surprised that they still put on a good show.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And that was your best one.
That was one of my best ones, but I'm trying to think who else I saw. I saw Deep Purple as well, and yeah, they have such a big sound, like very amplified. So
yeah, true. Yeah, so we have a common culture, music culture. That's cool.
But you know what? There's a new. I don't know if you've heard of them, Greta Van Fleet.
No.
They're a new band. People either love them or hate them because they're very influenced by Led Zeppelin. So people say they're kind of copying them. Yeah. That they're like a Led Zeppelin tribute band. But they're actually very talented kids. They're actually from my home state of Michigan, so I kind of have a soft spot for them, but
yeah. I understand.
But the past few years they've really kind of blown up and they're really popular right now.
Okay, they're touring only in the US or outside of the US?
Oh no, I think they toured in Europe too. They're kind of everywhere now.
We'll have to check it out.
Yeah, they're called Greta Van Fleet, and the singer sounds just like Robert Plant. It's crazy.
Okay.
But yeah, they put on a good show. I think for like a newer band, that's probably one of the better shows I've been to.
Oh, cool. So we'll have to discover that. Yeah.
Oh, and also Red Hot Chili Peppers. They at their age, they still have a lot of energy.
Yeah, so much. Yeah, definitely.
Like the bass player Flea. Oh my gosh, he was jumping all over the stage. I'm like, he's like 60 years old. How is he doing this?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy is super crazy. But he is amazing. Like like you were saying, he's more than 60 years old. He's like, okay, I still get naked on stage and jump away. No, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's rock and roll.
Yeah, that's rock and roll for sure.
You're never too old to rock and roll.
True.
So once coronavirus is gone forever, is there one country or one city that you really want to perform in?
First of all, I think we will love, finally to be able to reschedule our first US tour. Yeah. We're supposed to tour on the East Coast for a 6-week tour, in 13 countries, something like this. We were supposed to do that in 2020, but it had been postponed because of the coronavirus, and we can't wait to do that. We've been already giving 2 European tours and it was the first time we would just play outside of Europe and go in the US to play. So we want that, and also there is a plan of a Central Latin America tour that we've recently been approached by some promoters telling us that, like, hey guys, your music is really working here, so you're reaching an audience. Let's try to book a tour in Central and Latin America.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, let's do that, you know. So we want to try it as well. And there was the third European tour that we wanted to reschedule, of course, and we want to be back on the road, please, as soon as possible. We're missing it so much.
Well, hopefully I can help get you guys to Boston or the surrounding area here.
Yeah, no, but we would love to play in Boston. I don't think Boston was no, it was not on the schedule for the tour. But yeah, we really want to. We have noted that our music is kind of working in the US most of the time. Like the the feedback is very positive about our music. So we want to play as much as possible there when it will be possible, because yeah, like we were saying, in France, it's not that easy to play rock and roll now. It's not the famous music here. Have you ever been to France?
Yes, actually, many times. The first time I was in high school and I lived with a French family for the summer.
Okay.
And then I decided to make French one of my majors in college. And then I studied abroad in Angers for
yes.
I think it was like 3 months. So
okay. Alors nous pouvons parler en français.
Oui, je peux parler français, mais ça fait longtemps que je n'ai pas parlé français avec quelqu'un.
Good, very good. Nice. And actually, you liked it. So if you've been a few times, yeah, you like this country?
I do actually. Paris is nice, but I have to say, out of all the regions I've been to, I really love the French Alps. Like, what was this town called? Annecy, I believe it was.
Nancy?
Annecy?
Annecy, yeah, with the lake.
Yes, that was very beautiful there.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful. Yeah, that's in France you have this thing. Of course, there's Paris, but the mountains, the sea, the ocean. You have a lot of things in the same country. So that's Annecy, for example, it's beautiful. It's really beautiful.
Yeah. Mont Saint-Michel was also very nice.
Yeah. A lot of tourists, but
yeah, it was definitely a touristy area, but it was still nice. Nice to look at.
Yeah, the spot is beautiful. Really.
I'm trying to think where else I went. I went to Normandy. I went to I was in the Picardy region as well. Near Amiens. The only place I haven't been to is Marseille and Bordeaux. But I went to pretty much every other region.
That was what I was about to ask. If you've been going to the south of France, Côte d'Azur and everything. No, near the sea.
No, not yet. That's like the one spot that I still need to visit.
Okay, so looks like you have to come back.
Yes, maybe next year.
Perfect. And we've never been to Boston. How is it?
It's very nice, actually. When I talk to my friends from Europe, they say that Boston is the one city that feels the most European to them. Okay. Which makes sense because it's very historic. You know, it's one of the oldest cities in the US. But yeah, it's really nice. It's very walkable. You can walk pretty much everywhere in 1 hour. And there's a lot of food, a lot of bars if you're into drinking.
So there's a lot of life.
Yes. But it's not like New York City, the city that never sleeps, you know, New York City.
Yeah.
It's like a small New York City. It's like a
Yeah, so that's
baby
cool.
version of New York City.
Yeah, so you see, so yeah, yeah, to me that sounds cool because yeah, I went to New York and I thought it was a bit too much big. It was big, very
Yeah,
big.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
okay to visit for a day, but after a while it gets
Yeah.
too overwhelming.
True. And I think it's not the same deal, but Paris, we've been living in Paris for almost 10 years. And it's a bit the same, you know, sometimes you get tired of subway, the sound, all the noise, all the time, everywhere. It's beautiful. I mean, Paris is beautiful, but it's like you do prefer some other cities in France. It's exactly the same. They are beautiful cities out of Paris.
I actually remember when I was in one of my classes in France, all the professors were French. So there was this one lady who always talked shit about Parisians, saying, Parisians, they think that Paris is only France and the rest of us we're not really French.
Yeah, it's not only a legend, you know, it can be, of course, it's not everyone, but yeah, there is Paris and there is the rest.
Yeah.
And that's true. I mean, of course, so many things for our music career. It was very important to go to Paris, of course. But yeah, sometimes you get a bit tired. Okay, guys, there is Paris, but you know, France has something else to offer, not only Paris.
Yeah.
You can go and discover it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Sometimes you have to go where things are happening, you know,
Yeah,
to
sure.
get your start.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I've been to California and San Francisco, everything, and I really liked it. Because I mean, San Francisco was it's a big city, but that was quite nice. Yeah. So most of the time when I'm in big cities, I feel like overwhelmed all the time, but there it's not the same vibe. I find it cool.
Yeah, in California it's known to be more relaxed and laid back.
Yeah, true.
Whereas on the East Coast, people are like always in a hurry, you know. They don't want to talk to you, they just want to focus on what they're doing.
I don't have time. No, I don't have time. Just take 2 minutes. I don't have time. I know that.
Well, guys, before we sign off, is there anything else you want to say about the upcoming EP and what you guys got going on?
Yeah, we do have stuff going on. We're gonna film a music video for Ordinary Heroes. That's why we're saying, hey, maybe that's a good idea.
Yeah.
So this is happening quite soon, I think. Also, we will release our new album because actually the EP is a bit special. It was not supposed to be an EP, but an album that is already finished. But we decided, because we finished it in 2020, and because of the situation, we were like, okay, we're not gonna release our new album because we cannot tour properly in countries and everything. So we're gonna postpone it, but we were like, at the same time, our audience needs some fresh new songs, you know. So we're like, okay, the EP is a good idea. There are on this EP 5 studio tracks with 3 already released singles: Escape, Hope, and Electric Love, and 2 new ones: Ordinary Heroes and Reflection. So yeah, this is a bit special because it's a glimpse of the next album. I think, you know, you have 5 tracks coming from the new album to be released, and we're gonna release it next year. I think springtime, something like this. So
very exciting.
Yeah, we are, and I think we will try to book our tours again with the new album.
No, that's very cool. I can't wait to see everything that you guys have coming up. It's really exciting.
We will keep you in touch for sure.
Thank you. Well, I really appreciate your time, guys, and hopefully we get to see each other in person or chat again soon.
Come to France. Come to France. We will try to come to Boston as well during our tour, but come to France. South of France is beautiful. You will like it for sure. You didn't go there, but it's beautiful. And yeah, it was a lovely moment. Thank you for this, Jen.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.